Yo, yo, yo. Today I wanted to make a quick video on farming in Soulbound. Sometimes I see people in the chat just saying like they have no idea what to do. There is a quest that you can do to learn about farming, but if you've for some reason like maybe already done that quest and you forgot or any sort of reason that you just need a refresher, this will be a quick video on how to do that. So the first place you'll farm, pretty much the main place, is in the starting zone, Verelda. You'll start the game around here. All the way to the right is this farming place. You will get here if you do that quest. Otherwise, just walk over there. There will be people here to talk to and stuff like that. But basically, farming is done with a couple things. Doing the quests, you'll get your scissors. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that because I'm stupid. And you'll also need a watering can. So I don't have one in my... Oh, yes, I do. In my inventory. I always unequip it. So you'll need a watering can and your scissors and also a hoe. A trowel as well. So I guess you need all sorts of things. You'll get these by doing your quest. If you don't have them, you can buy most things from Bud, the seed vendor here, including seeds. So you can buy everything you need to farm here. I'll go ahead and buy some tomato seeds. It auto equips to your trowel. So clicking on your trowel, you can see you've got 2 slots that can hold up to 3 seeds each. So you can stack up to 6 seeds in your trowel. So once you have your trowel filled, you have your seeds you want to plant. There's a couple different states of crops. So right here we have blank ground, and you can see the little hoe icon by my mouse. If you click on that, that will till the ground. So it's now ready for a seed. And you see we've got the trowel icon. Click on that again, and we have planted the seed. And that automatically removes it from the trowel. So we can see here, it's 2 seeds left. If you have seeds in your inventory here, you'll need to actually put them in your trowel. It won't automatically take them from your inventory right now. I would love to see that in a future update, but as it stands, that needs to be equipped in your trowel. So if you buy more than 6 seeds and you use 6 seeds, it won't start planting the other 3 seeds you bought if you don't have them in your trowel. So that's something to know. And it'll give you an error with it tell you that you don't have any seeds in your trowel if you try. So now that it's planted, we see our watering can icon by our mouse. Click on that, and now it's watered. So after that, you can walk away. You can hover over it, and it'll say when it needs water, and when it'll be ready to harvest once it's done needing water. And you can see here I have plants that are ready to harvest now. So if we hover over, let me water these real quick too. And I'll go ahead and just plant these. So what I like to do is I'll just like till a bunch of ground and then plant the seeds and then water all the seeds. See, there's the error up there. There's no seed in your trowel. Boom. And then harvesting, you just click on it when it's got that scissors icon. You'll see the XP you get, your farming XP up here. And it's as simple as that. Once you farm the crop, it'll go back to the plain ground that you will need to till again. And you just rinse and repeat. So I'm going to do this. Gather all these. If your inventory is full, you can see here items sent to bank, 2 tomatoes. It'll automatically send them to the bank. So you're not losing the items if you have a full inventory and you're harvesting all your crops. So no need to worry about any of that, which is nice. Perfect. And so now that you have these, I always just hang on to my ingredients. They're not really worth that much, like 5 gold per bag of rice. It's okay money, but I tend to just keep them because through quests and stuff, like you can see I've got a quest here that I've got to get raw fish fillets and bread. You typically need these ingredients for quests, especially if you haven't finished the main quest line. So I highly recommend just keeping them on you or keeping them in your bank, and then when you need your quest, you'll have them in your bank. So that's the basic of farming. One last thing is you can actually get contracts for farming. So before you come over here, like if you're in the main area, there is the Pioneer Guild, Guildmaster, whatever you want to call her. She offers contracts. So this is something that I actually didn't know about for a little while when I first started, is you get these contracts that are like little quests, but they're basically just do a few different things. So you go in here into the main area in Verelda. Up here we've got the Pioneer Guild. I'm going to go in here. So we're in the Pioneers Guild. We've got this lady here with the exclamation point. If you go into your available quests, you'll see things that give you farming XP. These will be farming contracts. So harvest 5 bell peppers. Perfect, easy enough. You can accept that, and you'll see the amount of contracts you have available, 3 out of 5. So I have these 3 contracts here, and it will give you some decent stuff. So 500 farming XP is really nice, especially when you're first starting farming. 100 gold and a tier 1 guild rewards cash, which gives you more just kind of ingredients and stuff. Like I'm pretty sure I got this copper ore and the egg and core residue from one of those boxes. So it's definitely worth doing when you're farming. Basically, when you do anything in the game. This video is about farming specifically, but definitely check on any contracts you have in the Pioneer Guild when you're going around doing stuff. They have them for mining, any skills, basically fishing, farming, harvesting, beating up monsters, etc. So hello again, this is me from the future. I had forgot to touch on something that I think is important for farming. So real quick, in the main city, Arcadia, you see here zone Arcadia. This is gotten to just, as you progress the quest, you'll see this city. If you need to, you can just go north from Verelda. I think go west and then north. One of the places, you'll figure it out. It's not hard to find actually here. So yeah, you go from this Verelda point up there. That's not the point. The point is, inside the bank here, there is an AMM machine. So when we're in the bank here in Arcadia, we have this AMM trading post, which you can buy all sorts of different things, but primarily seeds. So there's a lot of seeds here, like coffee seeds, that you can't buy from that bud vendor, and they're mainly just monster drops. So this is like player-to-player trading where you swap gold for your coffee seeds. So here we can click coffee seed and item to swap, or in your item to receive, I guess. So we've got our item to swap is gold, coffee seed to receive. It's kind of confusing because you have to enter the amount of gold and then it'll populate how many coffee seeds you want rather than just like doing however many coffee seeds. So basically, yeah, so that's why it can be confusing for people, but this is just basically buying coffee seeds. So you can see 1 coffee seed equals 100 gold, and so you can just put your 100 gold 101 just for fees and stuff, and we've got it populated to 1. You click swap. It's got some slippage, transaction fees 11 gold, so it's kind of pricey to do this, but I mean it beats farming bosses for potential drops, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope this helped some people. If it did, leave a comment, leave a like, whatever you need to do to get this game and stuff out in front of people, because I've been really enjoying it. I definitely think a lot more people should play it because it's a lot of fun.